I'm going to highlight the key things for you to pay attention to on your screen here. So number one, in regards to our content tonight for Jasmy and why you want to pay attention to this, this is recent news. So this was posted October 6th, which is yesterday, my mother's birthday. It states Deepcoin Labs on the September 21st, 2023 report from PR Newswire. Deepcoin Labs, a leading venture capital firm specializing, listen to this, blockchain, digital assets, and cryptocurrencies, is proud to announce that it has been granted the proprietary trading in crypto commodities. Write that down for your note. Registration by the Dubai Multi-Commodity Center, DMCC, and the launch of a $10 million fund dedicated to fueling early-stage Web3 innovation projects. So this is going to be beautiful, because what's going to happen is I'm going to do that thing about where Warren Buffett is referenced yesterday on our coverage, talking about Web3 startups and how he went all in on that and still is going all in on it, because we're still not done with 2023. And this dates back at least 5 or 6 months from the beginning of this year, right? Again, guys, why are we not paying more attention to it? I bring it to you guys for a reason. So that's a nice thing, right, from yesterday. And we just talked about it. Now enter into this. Don't you love how I do that? Hopefully you do enjoy that. So the launch of a $10 million fund dedicated to fueling early-stage Web3 innovation projects. This initiative underscores Deepcoin Labs' commitment to nurturing high-quality, not Jasmy scam, forward-thinking projects within the Web3 ecosystem, fostering industry growth and contributing to the broader community while operating. And this is another part, JB, if you're watching this at some point. I love your material, my friend, but you should also put a red line under this part. Operating with what within the regulatory framework established by DMCC. As Mike Cornwell will say, boom. Why state that? Because Japan is so much more stricter than the United States when it comes to regulatory framework, compliance, all that good stuff, regulation, right? Jasmy was the first to get it done, and they meet all. We cross the T's, we dot the I's. Will Fix and I had this conversation. He asked me, he says, "What do you feel as though would be the first when it comes to the bull market?" And I literally told him, and he will verify it with you guys. I said, I think it's going to be Jasmy because it's Japan, and because Japan has already embraced crypto, blockchain, DLT, all this stuff with the regulatory framework that's already there. And that framework is literally used as a template, as we've seen with Taro Kono going to the European Union. And now we literally see a template that is literally mirrors TFFT. If you really look more into it, right? It's big. Look at this. The proprietary trading in crypto commodities registration is effective from what? September 6th, 2023, which already passed, until September 10th of 2024, and grants Deepcoin Labs the ability to engage in trading activities within the crypto commodities sector. Notice it doesn't say securities sector, commodities sector. So that's big, because you know what? Even if we have old crap moments, which could happen, for them to not recognize this as quote unquote security, which technically, if you're going to get really technical in regards to this SEC, they label everything as security except for Bitcoin. You like this. It instills confidence. So basically, Jasmy not a scam, right? Getting more into it. About the DMCC. This is good stuff. The Dubai Multi-Commodity Center, DMCC, is the world's fastest and largest free zone with over 12,000 registered companies. They were established in 2002, so they've been around a while. They're not some flash in the pan, right? That's good. DMCC plays a crucial role in enhancing the commodity trade flows through Dubai, serving as a hub for various commodities, including precious metals, diamonds, pearls, gold. Interesting. See how we're going to tie this in? We'll get more into the good stuff, and also even tea. DMCC is committed to regulating, promoting, and facilitating trade while offering, and here's the juicy part. Are we talking about pogo sticks still? Pay attention to this. Top tier commodities and financial services. Okay, why am I bringing this to your attention? I'm bringing this to your attention because all the talk about IoT, which is great, big deal, right? But the talk about Jasmy entering financial services, we know they are really going after it. And I think some people even still consider it kind of a joke that Jasmy is entering into the financial services, and especially when they see terms brought up like cross-border payments. Yeah, it's a real thing. Some people are like, there's no way, like Jasmy cross-border payments, like, please, you know what I mean? I've got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. And you're like, ain't nobody got time for Jasmy, right? Well, want to know something? I think so, because want to know something else? Say what you want, but what is one thing we learned from the past? Now, we don't talk about meme coins too often, but Dogecoin was looked upon as a joke a long time ago. Could Jasmy be entering into something big in regards to financial services? It's not a could. They are. They're doing it, right? With countless examples of contributing to the overall scheme of things, even with the banks. That's why we put so much focus on these pairings, the Japanese yen denominated stable coins and so on. As somebody say, that's not a big deal because, the yen is not worth that much. You got to understand that is not the point. The point is pairings, even from the local side of things, right? So we know from the foreign side of things that when we get the unbanning, a true unbanning, and it will eventually happen, of the Tether and Circle stable coins, that allows more volume. That's the key thing, more volume, right? So that's the bigger picture. I'm just giving you guys those answers. Some people they confuse that. And it made that sound disrespectful. I don't want to disrespect anybody, okay? So again, financial services, the juicy of the juicy. Now, getting into is, if you're wondering, well, you just shared what JB had. Okay, fine, I understand that. But getting in more into this, I decided I want to find out more information in regards to Deepcoin. And you guys know me, I'm gonna go deep on Deepcoin. So as you see here, it states in regards to this whole thing that they have this thing on Twitter, and we're gonna get into that, but here's the listing. And I thought to myself, you know what, I want to share some of this stuff with you guys because for one, I think it's worth paying attention to. So I decided to get into their site, and they're active, and you can see that, and that's all good stuff, right? But the point is, what the heck really is Deepcoin? And is it a nothing burger? No, it's not. So here it is from CoinGecko. There are derivatives cryptocurrency exchange that was established back in 2018. They have 81 trading pairs, and it's available on the exchange. Deepcoin derivatives is a 24-hour trading, has 24-hour trading volume. Reported to be, listen to this, it's a lot. How much is that? $2,915,000,000. Wow. And that's within the last 24 hours. So this whole thing of Jasmy trying to get towards a little bit more of that mass adoption, say what you want, that's not too bad. All right, getting more into this. If you're wondering about the pairings and stuff like that, because we just got done talking about pairings. They have quite a few pairings. They have Bitcoin, obviously Ethereum. They have all this stuff with Avalanche, all the familiar ones, even XRP, Chainlink, all this, Matic, right? Lots and lots of different pairings. Again, guys, the key thing is volume, creating volume. Say what you want, but $2.9 billion in trading volume, even though you've never heard about Deepcoin derivatives, that's a big deal. That's why I'm bringing it to you. Getting more into this, let me share this with you. Here is their website. Like it says, start your trading journey immediately after registration. Of course, I get flagged because of my IP address is in the United States. I'm not in Japan or so on. But the key thing is there's their site, and it's been around for a while. Buy crypto. They got markets, spot trading, derivatives market with a lot of them. It was 81. All sorts of stuff, right? Support chat rooms, all that stuff, right? Good stuff. Getting more into this, I thought I would just take you to the nitty gritty. And again, we showed you what was cited from the site. Also, I think CoinGecko, even CMC looks at it. spot trading volume, you know, this hold on, 272 million. Maybe this. See, here's the thing: people state that go to CoinGecko, it's more verifiable, so it shows that. Then, for instance, you go to CMC, it shows 272 million. It's still a lot, right? But for people to say don't go with CMC, go with CoinGecko, well, then what did CoinGecko basically show? Way more in volume. So that's a good thing. If anything, that solidifies it even that much more. But I want to give you this whole explanation about Deepcoin. What the heck is Deepcoin and why is this a big deal? So Deepcoin is a Singapore-based centralized exchange. They, of course, offer spot trading, derivatives, like we mentioned, just a little bit ago. But I like this part: wealth management. Boom. DeFi investment and other comprehensive financial services. Again, financial services. Why would Jasmy want to partner, or why would they want to partner with Jasmy? If Jasmy really doesn't have nothing going on in regards to financial services, you can sure as the heck fool me. Is reportedly registered, of course, with the Republic of Seychelles. I don't even know where that is. I mean, I'm pretty good at geography, but that might be a new country, right? I don't know. With a company number of, if you want to look it up, that one, right? Deepcoin claims to have attained 3 major authoritative regulatory licenses. Again, think about this, guys. Regulatory licenses, compliance. Jasmy's all over that, not Jasmy scam. If it's a scam, again, you can fool me. I get criticism. Stop saying that and so on. Hey, it's just a little inside joke that we do around here, right? Anyway, including the United States. So again, the United States, that plug to the United States. We understand Jasmy has, for instance, an office at Silicon Valley. So when you connect all the dots here, you get a broader sense of like, all right, this is starting to make a little more sense. Even with Canada, you're going to find out that the CEO, I'm going to introduce him here in a bit to you. I believe he's stationed in Vancouver, British Columbia. But it says the crypto derivatives trading platform is primarily aimed at the Asian market, if you're wondering. Hence why, it doesn't allow for my IP address. It offers a handful of innovative products like super saving, lucky money, options, FX trading, and so on. Who are the founders? Again, I'm going to introduce this guy's name is Eagle Huang. He's the CEO, and he has over 10 years of digital experience and was the head of, listen to this, wealth management company with more than $7 billion of assets under management. Why would the head CEO of this company with over 10 years of digital experience and the head of a wealth management company, right, with over $7 billion in assets under management, again, back to our example from yesterday, right? Your institutional money, because we were talking about, Vanguard and the BlackRocks and so on. So you could throw these guys in the mix, right? $7 billion of assets under management. I mean, they're not up there to the status of like trillions, right? We get that. But why would somebody like this, even at $7 billion of assets under management, decide to partner up with Jasmy? Must be something there, right? Where are they located? Well, they're located all over the place. Singapore. How about this? Denver, Colorado, even here in the United States. Yeah, I didn't know that. Their headquarters, of course, is Singapore. They have branches in Japan. Again, understand the Jasmy plug right there, right? And, of course, other countries. They have restricted countries, right? I guess currently United States, but obviously that would probably change in time with having proper regulatory clarity here. Things are going to change. What are some of the coins just on the surface, right, that are supported on their platform? Well, they have 216 actual active pairs. Well, that was more than I thought. Includes some of the popular ones, obviously BTC, ETH. They even have XRP, like I mentioned earlier. They also support fiat currencies like the US dollar. Isn't that funny? They support the US dollar, but they don't allow Americans to even use the US dollar on their platform. It's probably because of the SEC and stuff. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. How much are Deepcoin fees? Not much, right? 0.10%. So anyway, it's all there. They've been around. They're established. That's the bottom line. Now, let's get more into this for a second. Look at this guy's background. This is Eagle Huang, the CEO. And, like I said, he's a CEO of Deepcoin. He's located in British Columbia. There's a bunch of stuff here, right? Getting more into this, here is his Twitter, just in case you're wondering about it. I like how he basically reposted from Elon Musk. And this is the funny part. This is the part I thought I'd share with you, because we're always joking around. We're like, Jasmy scam, Jasmy not a scam. Look what it literally says on the screen, guys. It says, crypto is a scam, keep money in banks, which button you press, or banks are scams, keep money in crypto. Like, I don't know what to do. At least this guy has a sense of humor, right? All right. Getting more into this. He has some other posts, right? We use proof of withdrawal, to build trust. He posted that in November. Talks about Deepcoin exchange launches a industry first. I mean, this is good stuff. This is what I want to share with you. Proof of withdrawal competition. Come to Deepcoin for a proof of withdrawal competition. They have all sorts of things, right? So that's interesting. People have done tutorials on how to deposit and withdraw and do spot trading and futures. So that's all good stuff. You want to see that, I guess you say, says humor, tutorials on how to use the platform. Now, getting into the last part about this, I want to state this, okay? And this is just my own notes real quick. All right, this is going to close things out. Deepcoin is a crypto trading platform, of course, operated by Deepcoin Limited. It is largely a cryptocurrency derivatives trading platform, like we stated before, that supports leverage trading with perpetual and CFD contracts. Of course, Ego Huang, the guy I just introduced to you, is the founder and CEO of Deepcoin. The company claims to have a team with wide-ranging expertise and experience working with such companies as, listen to this part, Binance. Were you aware of that? Morgan Stanley, Google. Google. I get criticism all the time. Stop making the Google connection. Okay. How you like that? Google, Chicago, Mercantile Exchange, even IBM. Well, no kidding, IBM. Jasmy, of course, uses Hyperledger Fabric, right? And even more. Deepcoin officially established his contract trading system, of course, back in 2018. And following that year, the exchange made spot trading and futures contract trading available to the public. The exchange also claims to have obtained, like I said earlier, those 3 major international financial regulatory licenses. So what JB shared was verifiable. It was true. Jumping back to the very, very beginning of this, here's the point of what I want to share with you in closing. In closing, pay attention to this AMA. I will be paying attention to it. I think some of you guys will be paying attention to it. You might very well even attend it. So this is the post originally from Jasmy Management on October 12th. And hopefully you see this. You do. October 12th at 11 p.m. I mean, I don't know exactly what time it is. I don't know if that's UTC. But 11 p.m., I guess, Japanese time, Jasmy will be hosting an AMA. Okay, they will provide more details soon in regards to this whole thing of Deepcoin and Jasmy. And I think it is a big deal because finally you are now starting to see other things tied in, right? We could talk our ears off about IoT, and that is big in itself. That's a huge industry. But now you finally see these connections of how this is starting to blossom now into the financial sector, right? Financial services and so on. So say what you want, worth paying attention to. I'm going to try to see if I can attend it. It's real early. I might just set my alarm clock and be at that. It's at 7 a.m. my time. Okay, so that tells me 7 a.m. Pacific. So for you guys in the East Coast, that's 10 o'clock. So 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific if you want to attend. That, in my opinion, would be an important AMA. Now, I know some people are going to be like, well, it's going to be cringe, right? Because, the last one's on, and I get that, right? But I think there's still some beneficial news that will come out from it. I want to know about it. I want to find out some key things. And also, I'm sure there'll be ambassadors, maybe, Jesse, KR Finance, Brian, you name it, that will bring us more of the info or the key highlights in that regard. So there it is, guys. That's going to literally be coming up. Excuse me. I said the time. So what day is that? That's next Thursday. So just remember 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific for this AMA. and again, you may not think it's a big deal, but this gives you those indicators like, yeah, they're serious about this whole thing of entering into this new, industry that they've never been part of before. I want to learn more about that, and I think a lot of you guys do too.